Now then guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all doing well. This next job I'm going to show you is a fusion weld job. I know it's not going to be a video for everybody, it's more commercial stuff, but I honestly enjoy doing this sort of stuff, and hopefully some of you guys enjoy watching it. The backstory to this job was I was on site and the inlet to the digester blocked. So I was on site doing another job and we upped the pressure and it burst under the ground, so we ended up digging it up at 4:30 and replacing it with fusion weld. Now everything you're going to see in this video is 100% kosher. Some of the way we prep the fusion weld pipe is not exactly to the book, but we've never had any leaks doing it this way. When you watch other tutorials on YouTube, they'll say, oh, you know, degrease it, make sure you don't touch the pipe. Yeah, it's all great, but this is real weld. This is getting stuff back up and working as quick as possible. Obviously we're losing thousands of pounds an hour well the digesters aren't working. So yeah, we got it all back up and working in about 3.5 hours, I believe. So that's the video you're going to see. So take everything with a pinch of salt. Obviously don't use it as a definite guide as to how to do fusion weld. I've been doing it like this for the last 10-12 years and we've never had a leak on a fitting. So yeah, sometimes you just have to bash it in, get the job done and get it filled back up and working. So hopefully you enjoy this one, something a little bit different, and we'll see you all in the episode. I think that pipe might be blocked. What's happened is the pipe's blocked under the ground, they've pressurised it up and it's blown the fitting apart. So what we're doing is we're cutting it off, we'll cut it off around here onto that stub flange, and we're going to replace this section. They're just bringing the dig around. The problem is it's already 4 o'clock. So there's a T under this ground somewhere, the inlet to the digester, it's split down there, it's just sprays up everywhere. So we're going to replace it with fusion instead of Durapipe. So we've already got the first one on there, and then you can see the pipe is completely blocked. Beautiful. So we're just getting some of the inlets set back up on these digesters now. Not exactly sure where it's split. Oh, big jump. We've already welded that one up, we're just digging it out. We've got a T-piece going in here, and then we're gonna, yeah, probably do it like that. 45 there, but what we'll do is we'll get a load of this set up before we start welding, because we can get it done quicker then. Who wants to be on YouTube, lot? In the digger, lot? And Chris wants to be on YouTube. And that Chris. We're going to get bare views apparently. Is that bit any good, Mark? Probably too short.
Yeah.
Too short, what do we need?
Chris, speak on, leave in 15 minutes. Hello. Now then, you sound pissed. 14 inch. Not bad.
What do we need, Chris?
Hello.
Was that level on there? Or
yeah, that was low. You probably lifted it a touch.
400.
400.
Yeah.
All scraping it does is degreases it, takes the film off the surface. Right, we've about got this set up now, so we've got the T-piece set up, 245s into there. We've used 45s because obviously it's less likely to block. I don't know how they did it before, but obviously it all blocked up. I always just mark the insertion depth with a bit of Tipex. And what we'll do is we'll weld all these up in one then. Save having to wait. So yeah, it's just one of them days, isn't it? So this fusion machine we've got does everything for you. So all you do is switch machine on, press the green button twice. It'll tell you, is the fitting clean? Is it pushed in? So and then you just scan the barcode on it, and then it does all your heating and cooling time. So these are a 375-second heat and they're a 20-minute cool. So you can't touch the fitting for like 24 minutes. But what you can do is pull your leads out and move it onto your next fitting. So that's why we get everything prepped up, so we're not standing around 24 minutes each time. To be fair, that T has probably got a half an hour cool on it. Definitely don't touch the pipe now. So it tells you on here anyway what the heat and cool is. I can't see it on there, it's typical, isn't it? But yeah, you can see on these ones it will say 375-second heat and then a 20-minute cool time, CT. I can't actually read it on that T, maybe around the other side. But yeah, that'll have a longer heat, but when we scan that in, the machine will pick it up anyway, which is sound. So we'll get all this welded up. As soon as the 375 seconds elapses on that, we'll move it onto that, get that one working in, and then while we're doing that, we'll work that far end in, and then we can go home then, because we can get the plant back up and working. It's just typical, innit? We do actually have the proper scraper thing for it, but it's easier with that. This thing locks over your pipe. I've shown this before on my channel. That locks over your pipe and you turn the handle. But to be honest, it's a right nightmare to try and hold. It's all right when the pipe's in position, but when you're just working on a short bit, it's easier just with a hand scraper. All this does is degrease the pipe, takes off the layer of film. Then you use a alcohol wipe, just like a fusion wipe. They're basically like big wipes, but just more alcohol. To be honest, you can use the Wonder wipes. I've never had one leak. And then make sure it's dry, push it into your fittings. Ideally, you don't take your fittings out of the bag until you're absolutely ready, because you don't want to get muck and stuff in them. But apart from that, it's just push it together and the machine does all the work. It really is that simple. Right, so you see this machine counting down. What it does, it even works out the temperature outside and it will adjust the heat time. So we've got 112 seconds left on this one. Don't know if you can see. So it literally does everything for you. It's dead easy. As I say, as soon as this one's done, I'm going to do the T in the middle next, because that T will have a longer cooling time on it, as I've already said, I think. Get that T done and then we'll work the other fittings in. We're just setting up that end, because we've got to connect it round the back, well, round in front of that, and then onto the pipe, horizontal pipe coming across. Yeah, as I say, we didn't start this job till probably about 4 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock now, so another hour we should be nearly done. So we've done for 7, half 7, which is not too bad really. We get the plant back up and working, which is great. As soon as it reaches its end, it will beep to let me know that it's done, and then it'll enter its cooling period then. So you press, so the fusion is done. Can you see? I don't know if the camera picks it up. Fusion done, so it's cooling interval 30 minutes on that fitting. Okay, but what you can do, if you're careful, disconnect your leads and move it across onto your next one. The fittings get warm, but they don't get that hot, and you'll see the little needles pop out to let you know they're done. So that's one that's done. If you look at these ones, the pins are in. So that one's not done, but I'm going to do this one next. Let me just push it there. Cancel the last one. Connect it in.
How big is it? I think the pipe's about the same diameter.
Yeah, and then just press start. That's it, that's done. The little bits on this one pop out around the back, whereas on all the others they pop out the top. So on to the next one. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting that end set up as well. You can see where we've been. All the last piece fitted. If we measured it right. It's not looking bad. Probably a bit short that actually. We'll get it. We can lift that up a bit. Yeah, that'll be alright. We just got to cut a piece from there to there and then weld them up, and that's job done. That's what the finished job looked like. All pressure tested up, all done. This is actually the next day because it got quite late last night. But yeah, we got it all back up and working. See that pipe there still bubbling away a little bit with the pressure. Horrible, isn't it, that? So yeah, we ended up cutting that one off completely and just replacing it with fusion. That Dura pipe it's not the best of stuff anyway, and obviously it just burst underneath that concrete pad. But yeah, got both digesters back up and working in about 5 hours, which is not too bad. We've still got to put a couple of clips on, like, but main thing is to get it back up and working. As always, thank you so much for watching the video. It was a late one, so I forgot to film an outro on the day, and I think it's going to be another late one tonight. I've just setting up this oil boiler. It's already, what time is it? 20 to 5 nearly. Still got to commission all the heating system, check all hot water temperatures. I'll show you in a second. Let me just get this out of it. Bear with me. That's your pump pressure gauge, by the way, if you've not seen, for oil boilers. First thing when you're setting up an oil boiler is always check pump pressure. But I've done that bit, and you should be wearing gloves. So yeah, it was a late one last night. I think I did 15 hours yesterday. I started at 5 in the morning, didn't go until 10. It's going to be another late one tonight. I'm just setting up this oil boiler. I've still got to do all my DFT checks on the blenders, check all hot water temperatures. Running at 40 degrees at the minute, so still need to wait for that to build up to temperature. So just want to apologise if I've been a little bit slow replying to comments. It's just because I've been working a crazy amount of hours, but I'll catch up. So yeah, I do read all the comments, but if I'm a little bit slow responding to them, that's why, because I've just been at work. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next.